to center field. Ball game over.
What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Chocolate chip. Any other questions?
What would you like in return for a Jack Eichel?
Chocolate chip. Now watch this drive. Straight.
Welcome to 42North 78West. Sports Show. Here's your host, Sebastian.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the 42North 78West Sports Show. I'm your host, Sebastian. Episode 31. Now, the Yankees are going to be in town in Buffalo in just, 2 days, Al?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. That's right.
Tomorrow night game.
That's right. And then you'll be there, Thursday?
Wednesday.
Okay. I'll get my dates right. But thank you for joining today. We got, let's see. Any news I got to break? No, not really, but it's just a normal episode. But of course, I got Alex, Kevin. How you guys doing? Good?
Good.
Hey, Kevin killed an interview today. Good.
Yes.
Congratulations for that.
Thank you. Stay tuned for
Stay tuned.
an update.
Zach?
Yeah, Zach is currently deep in the forest hunting for Bigfoot. Not sure if he's found him yet or not, but hopefully he does.
We wish him luck on his journey.
Yes, we do.
Good luck, Zach.
All right, so quick overview of our episode. Yankees are coming in town. U.S. Open today. We're gonna do a little draft like we did last time with our last golf draft. Was that PGA Tour? I think we did.
The
Masters. That's right, man. It's a while ago.
Yeah, we missed the PGA.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I think that we missed that one. Also, NBA playoff news. All right, NHL playoff news. Also, I will probably go on that. And honorable mentions. We're gonna Anthony Alfredo was not in the All-Star race. We'll get to that.
It wasn't even an all-star race, but
we'll get there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start off with this draft real quick. Kev, you got the first overall pick. We're gonna go right through this real quick.
All right. I'm not gonna waste any time. Blake Koepka.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Hey.
Both drafts, I'm picking 2, and he goes 1.
Go ahead, bro.
All right. This time around, I am feeling good about Mr. Jordan Spieth.
Oh. All right, so we're also going to do a snake draft, so I'm going to go 2 in a row right now. So, who'd you go, Jordan? Who'd you go with?
Jordan Spieth.
You went to All right, I'm going Rory McIlroy and Jordan Reed. Right, Patrick Reed. Sorry, I went too fast. Patrick Reed.
thinking tight end, huh?
Yeah, no, I was like, wait a minute.
I'm going to say a little early for a tight end here in a golf draft.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Masters winner Hideki Matsuyama.
Whoa.
I will go with. I got 2 in a row here. I'm going to take a chance on Adam Scott.
Oh.
And then, let's see, look for a sleeper pick here. Let's go with Seung Hoon Kang. Just going with him. 301 odds.
Good pronunciation.
It's probably butchered it, but, you try.
Al.
Where the heck is his name? I just had him on here who I wanted.
Tiger Woods?
Nope.
Yeah, Tiger Woods.
Oh yeah,
Tiger Woods.
Yeah,
Tommy Fleetwood.
Ooh, and then I'm gonna go Phil Mickelson because he's hot.
What was that?
Phil
Huh?
Phil Mickelson.
Oh,
what'd you say he was?
Phil Mickelson.
What'd you say he was?
Oh my god.
All right, moving on.
Oh my god. He's on fire, guys. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah. All right, so let's go after the Yankees. Yankees coming into town. So the Yankees are still struggling, and I hope maybe the Blue Jays can walk over them. But oh wait,
watch your tone.
My bad. Wait. Was that the wrong thing to say?
Yes, it was.
Why not?
Yes, it was.
Can they? Is there? What are? Okay, so here's the thing. You gotta watch out. These Blue Jays are hot, man.
They were just steamrolling the Red Sox.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's you got Guerrero, man. Mr. Moneyball, Seaman.
Yeah.
Marcus Semien.
Yeah, I call him that because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haha. Good one.
I know.
Funny guy.
Gonna roll today. Blue Jays are picking up at the wrong time, while the Yankees are still struggling at the wrong time. Yankees are now in 4th place. The Blue Jays surpassed them in the standings.
Yeah, they did not. They struggled against the Phillies too. I was watching those Phillies games. They were
Yes.
struggling pretty hard.
So the problem this season has been the offense, where the pitching has been relatively good, but Saturday they get a god awful start from Jameson Taillon. Doesn't even get out of the first inning, and the offense did kind of pick it up. In that game, they managed to fight their way back, trailing 7-4 in the 9th. DJ LeMahieu, who has not been DJ LeMahieu this year, comes through in the clutch. Very vintage DJ LeMahieu like. We haven't seen quite yet this year, but he came through in a big spot in the 9th.
Yeah,
3-run shot to tie the game.
I mean, last season he was almost top.
The batting title.
Exactly, and
pretty much almost won it in 2019 as well. And whenever the team needed a big hit, he was the guy that would deliver it. And we haven't seen that from him this year, but we did on Saturday. Unfortunately, still ended up losing in the 10th inning on walk-off fashion. And then yesterday's game, I am thankful that I was out on the golf course and not home watching that game, because I just kept getting notification after notification,
the Yankees
run after run from the Phillies, and just kept checking on my phone to see to the Yankees. Is the Yankee offense even
there,
like putting guys on base, and they're like coming up? They have at least a chance to put up some runs, and they didn't even do that.
No, it was a bad shot. It was 7-0.
So yeah, and so the hitting didn't come through again yesterday, but Herman didn't give a great start either. But he was kind of due for it. He's been pitching really well, so I'm not going to get on him too much. But it's just not good. I mean, they took 2 or 3 from the Twins right before that, so I was like, okay, that's something. Even though they should have swept the Twins,
but it was a nice little walk off from Nelson Cruz.
We just Chapman just forgot how to pitch all of a sudden. He's been fantastic all year, but just couldn't record a single out. Single home run, tie the game, single home run to lose the game.
But give me let's go off to the Yankees, because it's the Yankees in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Right?
So
but the thing is, small ballpark. I don't know how the winds are going to be. So it's going to be it's going to be still fun. I mean, Yankees in Buffalo. I mean, come on.
So it'd be a good time for some dark and stormy to give us a weather forecast.
So yeah, I mean, I was hoping. My excitement is. I'm still excited. Don't get me wrong, but it drained a little bit because the Yankees just haven't been playing well, and my excitement rejuvenated a little bit today when I saw the pitching matchups for this series. And Wednesday, I'll be seeing Garrett Cole on the mound, so thrilled about that. They gotta. This is a big series. They need to gain some ground again in the AL East, and this is an opportunity to do that. Hopefully, I think they're like 2.5 games behind the Jays right now. So hopefully by the end of the series, they are at least like a game and a half back, or a game back, however it would be if they take 2 or 3. But
to give you some perspective, there's about 97 games left. And if we want a chance at the wild card, probably looking at, we have to go like 60 and 37.
Yeah, I saw that around. Someone mentioned that to get to like 93 wins.
Yeah, which is wild card territory.
Yeah.
It's
tough.
That's a tough one.
I mean,
I'm not convinced.
But we've established that you've already thought about maybe the Yankees are probably not going to make the playoffs.
It's a possibility.
We've talked about this.
Yeah, but like the thing is like they are capable of going on a run like that. They've done it the past 2 years. Well, we won't count last year, but the 2 years prior to that, they've done that. The guys are in the room. They've won before. They haven't won a World Series before, most of them. But they've had great regular seasons before, and they have the group that should be one of the top teams in the American League, if not the top team. And they just haven't put it together. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's Boone or what. But I think they got to make some sort of change.
Yeah, because we're running out of time here.
It's getting late pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost All-Star game's gonna be in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
July is really the time to really look at the standings too. We're getting there.
Yeah. So you got to at least get rolling going into like the All-Star break and trade deadline, so you can go into the trade deadline and be like, all right, what can we add to get to the next level in that? So
all right. So, okay, so now actually, Zach will actually be in this episode because we did film a take wake because 3 of the 42North guys did go to Eden Valley yesterday. They did meet up with Kevin later, but I couldn't. But I wasn't there, so you know what? We didn't get them together. But we did film a takequake. If you are watching, please give a like on this video. It helps us appreciate it. We appreciate it, and it helps us out a lot. But real quick, we're gonna go cut to that.
Welcome to the first on location Zach's Takequake. I am Zach Mitch at beautiful Eden Valley Golf Course. We're on the 7th hole. And my takequake this week is I'm just going to give my overall thoughts on the Jack Eichel trade situation. Obviously now it's been at least a month since the end of season press conference that each Jack and GM Kevin Adams had, and there's no salvaging this situation. Now I see it a lot on Twitter that there's chance that they can just let Jack get the surgery. No, they're not going to let Jack get the surgery. They're not mending this fence. So what I say in this case is try to get the best package possible. On the same token, you're not getting the best package for Jack Eichel at all, ever, because he already controls his situation to an extent where he wants to get this surgery. So, and he's not going to play another game for the Sabres until he gets this surgery, and the rest of the league knows that. So if you're Kevin Adams, you need to get the best haul you can before the draft. You need to trade the first pick along with Jack. You need to cut your losses, even though you messed this up to begin. Not you, Kevin Adams, but the GMs before you messed this up after tanking 2 years for Jack. There's no reason why Jack didn't just go through the rehab other than he just wants to leave. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No one in the NHL has ever gotten this surgery, so there's no reason for the captain of your hockey team to be like, oh yeah, no, I really want this surgery, if he really wants to stay here, because your doctors and his doctors both don't want you to get that surgery, but you want to get that surgery. He doesn't want to play here anymore. That's it. Yeah, now watch this drive.
Nice shot.
See you guys next week.
Oh, there we go. Now it's played. All right, so now we're back. So now we're gonna go on some NBA playoffs. Now this is gonna be if you've been watching the Bucks and the Nets series right now, oh man, tied up right now.
Starting to take a turn.
Oh yeah.
Not only James Harden went down in game 1, now Kyrie Irving suffered an ankle sprain. So
going downhill.
Now is this a legacy series for Kevin Durant to carry the Nets right now?
I don't know. I don't know.
That could be a legacy series. Like,
shut up all the people that said something about him joining the Warriors.
You can't win without a super team.
As long as Antetokounmpo can shoot a free throw within 12 seconds, they can win the series.
Yeah, what was that?
He's done it twice in the series. He just thinks about it so much when he gets up to the free throw line, and he's literally sitting there breathing and oh man,
I've never seen that called. I never knew that there was a timer on your free throws.
The people go over 10 seconds. They'll go 10 seconds, but once you go like 12, 13, it's a big no. It's like, no, you gotta hurry this up. I think it's a delay of game for some reason, because the clock doesn't start running when he gets the ball.
Right.
I think it's just a time thing. It's that you could just sit there and just wait 30 seconds to shoot your free throw.
What even is the rule on that? Like, if you do, like, what happened when he did that? Did they just take away? They just take
away the free throw.
It's Nets ball or something.
Wow. Or like, yep. It's just Nets ball. Yep. Yeah, it's a weird rule.
Yeah, I never saw that before in a basketball game ever.
Yeah, that's.
I was like, what? I didn't know there was a rule on that. Like, I mean, I figured like you can't just stand there like you said, but like I didn't know there was actually a 10-second clock.
Yeah, I know, right? It's I don't know, but I mean, but like you said, Kevin Durant, if he can remember, he needs a super team. I don't think Kevin Durant can carry a team. So
yeah, I mean, not with this roster. I mean, regardless, the Bucks have to win game 5, or is it game 5? Yeah, game 5. Because if they don't, and at least James Harden might be back for game 6, then you're in trouble. And then how about the Phoenix Suns?
Yeah.
4-0 sweep on the Nuggets.
Shocking.
Yeah. MVP. I mean, granted, they don't have Jamal Murray, but still, I mean, I thought the Nuggets could take a game or two at least, make it interesting. But the Suns are really good.
Hey, that was my pick in the West.
And it's looking good right now.
I said that just knowing, like, I'm like, all right, the Lakers might honestly be their toughest, series that they face, but once they got past them, I was like, okay, like, I really think they're going to the finals.
Yeah, Chris Paul looks
team of destiny. They look it,
and Chris Paul looks 10 years younger. I mean, 37 points yesterday, and he didn't even shoot a single three. 37 points, all in the paint or mid-range jumpers.
Damn.
Did you see him getting? There was a lot of criticism on Twitter from him for something he said, something about how he wasn't supposed to. He's like, I'm not supposed to be here. I wasn't a phenom, this and that, and people like were responding with pictures of him like in his McDonald's All-American jersey from high school.
Oh my goodness!
People were like, dude, you were a 5-star. Like you were like you are meant to be here. Like you were gifted with the talent.
Well, I understand like. Maybe after like 2017, 2018, when he had his worst career year with the Rockets, and then they kind of shipped him off to OKC when OKC wasn't supposed to be good. He took them to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And now he's doing with Phoenix. I mean, Phoenix wasn't a playoff team last year, and now they're they're championship favorite almost right now.
Yeah, and then the Utah and the Clippers series right now.
2-1 right now.
I was watching the Shaquille O'Neal podcast, and he had Robert Horry on, and he was mad. He's like, if the Clippers win a championship, that banner cannot go in the Staples Center.
It has to.
He said it's not right.
Well, then
where else you put it?
He said that the Clippers have to get out of the Staples Center, and I'm like, oh what? I'm like, okay.
And the Lakers should pay for them to get a new arena.
Yeah, I know, right? And I mean, of course, Shaq was agreeing with it, but it's just Shaq.
Yeah, so that might be the closest series we got because I mean, Philly's starting to take it to the Hawks. I mean, I think they're up big right now.
Yeah,
and they'll go up 3-1.
I just saw they're up 13 at halftime on the Hawks.
This NBA Finals. I have no idea. I have no idea what's
it's the first finals without LeBron, the Warriors.
It's gonna look so weird. Watch it be the 76ers and the Suns, and it would be like, how did
that'd
that
be fun? It would be fun.
It'd be like
two completely new franchises that we don't usually see in the finals. I mean, the last time the Suns were in the finals was Charles Barkley when they lost to Jordan's Bulls team.
Oh, that's right.
They're in one of their three-peats. And then the Sixers haven't been in the final since Allen Iverson in 2001 when they lost to Kobe and Shaq.
Oh yeah, wow.
And then
I forgot they made it.
One year. Look at all those stats. Oh man.
I know. There's all these teams haven't been in the finals in a long time, so it'll be cool to see.
Oh yeah, that's just what a season to remember. That's for sure. But the Jazz too. Now one more conversation I want to bring up is did you see the thing that they said that Donovan Mitchell is the greatest Utah Jazz player of all time?
That is, oh my god!
You saw that, right?
Yeah, I'm like John Stockton, Karl Malone.
It's early for that.
Yeah, he could be.
He might be on. He's probably on his way to that. But
it's possible.
Win a championship first, and then you can get in that conversation.
Yeah, or just have your whole career there and see what happens.
Honestly, he doesn't even have to win a championship because Malone and Stockton didn't win one, but it's still too early in his career.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from, but that was like, what is this?
It's just trying to get views and
whoa.
That's all it is.
All right, real quick on the NHL playoffs. I'm lost because my teams are out. So actually,
Islanders.
Go Isles. Go. Yes, Isles. Big win in game one yesterday afternoon.
Temporarily an Islanders fan, right?
Yeah, we are. Zach declared it a pro Islander podcast for right now. The rest of the way. I jumped. The Isles knocking out the Bruins did a lot of that for me.
Mm-hmm.
Got me on board. With them, so I can live with it. They haven't won in a while. Tampa just won it last year,
and Montreal cheating.
Yeah, and Tampa's 18 million over the salary cap, which
so stupid.
It's it's in the rules. They're able to do it, but I think they got to do something about it.
They got to fix it.
Yeah, I was listening to the Instigators last week, and they talked about that. so Marty Baron mentioned it. He said that back in 06-07, when the Sabres were on their way to the President's Trophy, the number 1 seed, around the trade deadline, they had Max Afinogenov, who was injured at the time, and they said he was due to return like with a few games left in the regular season. And in the organization, they were like, well, we want to get him some games under his belt before, going into the playoffs. So they said that they had to acquire another piece of the trade deadline, which they acquired Dina Zubris at that trade deadline that year. They had to trade Baron because he was a free agent at the end of the year, and they had to clear some cap space to add Zubris. But if they really wanted to, they could have kept Afinogenov on the IR until the playoffs came. And then not only they could have either one, not traded Baron and still traded for Zubris, or they could have traded Baron and acquired another piece at the deadline and then go into the playoffs with Afinogenov and maybe 2 other pieces to help you go chase the Stanley Cup. But that was only year 2 of the salary cap era, because that was part of why they had the lockout, and then they came back in 2005, 2006. So that was only the second year with a salary cap implemented in the league. So teams didn't quite, they didn't really know how to manipulate the system that way.
Yeah, but Tampa's doing it pretty good.
Yeah, Tampa's doing it real well.
They're doing it real well.
They're doing it real well. Kucherov sits all year. Stamkos sits most of the year, and they still had a loaded roster without him. They still managed to be the top seed in their division, and now they got 2 phenomenal players back in their lineup to help them. But they didn't help them yesterday, though. Still a 2-1 loss to the Islanders. So the Islanders, I feel like, are kind of America's team right now.
They're rolling.
I think America is pulling for the Islanders.
Oh, well,
a lot of them.
I'm still going for the Golden Knights.
Yeah, they're still Vegas and
well, that was the other point. That was the other point where I was getting to, where I was trying to say the Islanders, haven't won in a while, and then Tampa won last year. Montreal has a bunch of cups, and then Vegas, they're still too new to the league to be winning cups.
They should have won when they first got into the league.
No,
they should have.
No,
that would have been the best story ever.
No, but Ovechkin had to get a cup.
Ovi winning was a better story. Ovi getting his first cup.
Okay. I understand that.
But no, Vegas, no. Not while my hockey team's been burned to the ground the past 10 years.
We're already past this. It's already been a couple
Had to bring
months.
the Sabres up.
It's already,
no.
it's already,
I'm just saying, while my team has been a disaster for 10 years and I've been sitting here suffering, Vegas fans just show up out of nowhere.
Right
now,
now,
they have an awesome team.
This is what we do. We get rid of the Sabres, and then we just be an expansion team, and then we'll be good again. That's how we do it.
Right now,
I'm fine with that. We're trading Eichel anyway. You might as well get rid of everyone else and start over.
Watch the Seattle Kraken's coming in here and go nuts.
Probably.
Yeah.
Right now, we're a pro Islanders podcast, so Islanders are our team right now.
All right.
Yeah.
We don't.
Sabres who?
I've always been an
Sabres who?
Always been an Islander.
Sabres aren't relevant right now.
Right.
My captain is oh my god, Anders Lee.
Yeah,
I think it's on it. Yeah,
I think it's.
I couldn't remember if it was Brock Nelson or Anders Lee.
All right, so let's do
some. My captain.
All right, we gotta go honorable mentions. Real quick, Anthony Alfredo, All-Star race, wasn't there.
Wasn't an All-Star race if Anthony Alfredo's not in it.
Of course.
I don't know what they should have called it, but definitely not an All-Star race. I don't know what we're doing here.
Right. Well, maybe if he would have made it in that top 10,
he got screwed. Dudes don't know how to drive on the track, and they just. Of course, Anthony Alfredo has to be there when some dude just spins off and hits his car.
Oh my god,
it's a joke.
Oh man, it happens. What you guys? Anything else?
Really? Joe Gallant is the new Rangers head coach.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Saps, our guy Saps seems pretty happy about it, from what I can see on Twitter.
Yeah. He was pretty happy. We were trying to get him on, but the problem is he's downtown in downtown New York City. So so
a little last minute,
we'll probably out there welcoming Gallant.
Right, he's probably welcoming.
We'll find out a time, but that's a great hire for the Rangers. He was one of the guys that I was hoping the Sabres would have targeted, but I didn't think he wouldn't want to come here. If it was if us and the Rangers both offered him the job, he's 100% taking the Rangers. Rangers are in a much better position than the Sabres.
And we're not paying him either because we're paying 3 other coaches and 3 other GMs still. So
Right.
So we couldn't give him the money anyways.
Yes, we are going to go with the cheap route probably, which is Don Granato, which I'm not against.
You're not against. Whoa,
not against that.
Here we go.
I like Granato. I'm just saying that's the cheaper route.
Pro Islanders.
That's the super yacht friendly route.
The super.
Speaking of Islanders, though, too, that was another honorable mention that came up recently. The Sabres asked permission from the Ottawa Senators to interview Jack Capuano, one of their associate coaches, who was head coach of the Islanders from 2010 to 2017. But the Ottawa Senators turned that down. So
darn.
I'm okay with that. Honestly, I don't think that would be a great choice.
They probably respect the guy a lot too. They're like, dude, we don't want you to go to Buffalo and like ruin your coaching career.
Yeah, sorry.
I think Ottawa's doing him a favor, and they're also doing us a favor.
It's a win-win.
All right, I think that really wraps up our episode. You guys good? Good.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching episode 31. Unfortunately, Zach would. I don't know if he found Bigfoot by now.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a text yet, so I'm still probably looking.
Oh, yeah, he's still looking. All right.
Might not have good service in the forest either.
Yeah, true.
All right. So, other than that, hope everyone has a good night, and see you guys later.
Go Yankees.
Peace.